It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Falcons' rocket-armed quarterback as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Falcons and the Bears, and it's all up next.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. Well, down on the field, they're all thinking the same thing that they do every week, Charles. All the work, all the preparation over the past week, it all leads up to these next 4 quarters.
It's suspenseful now, Brandon, but once that ball is kicked, that thought will go out the window. From then on, it's just time to execute and fight for a win.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to.
I got you, man. I got you.
This week, not the opposition.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, nice throw.
And they'll get a 5-yard shot in midfield. Just like that, returning on their first play from scrimmage.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Good defense. Way to tackle him.
Losing yardage on the play.
That's a good stop on a tight end right there.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. This defense for the Bears, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team
good
does a
tackle.
nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you.
Oh, nice throw.
Your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
And that's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Good defense. Let's go, Adams. We pick up that sack.
Right around the 41-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Again, the pressure's just too much. That time it's Huff. Let's go.
The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense.
What's up, Yeatley?
Talk with them
I see you there, buddy. All right, we're going to be trying to show off the option skills in this one. I'm starting the 56 overall Bryce Perkins. This one's going to be interesting. No fields.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
That's good.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
I think that's what my record is. Oh, man. Get around the corner here. Oh, look at Jones. He is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Wow. 91-yard punt return for a touchdown.
They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back.
Wow, man.
In this case, they actually got that done.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jones Jr. coming up clutch, man. Wow. 91-yard punt return for a touchdown. We haven't even touched the ball yet.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front.
Oh, yeah, me too, man. I'm actually really interested in that game since we've been talking about it the other day. No doubt.
To throw on second down. Bradley.
Wow. Look at the defense. Another sack. 3 sacks on the first 2 drives.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's
All right, 3rd and 17.
I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play call.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head.
Again. Oh, my God. Huff with his 2nd sack of the game. Man. Let's go defense. Let's go, man.
So he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they said eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Here's Johnny Hecker now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here's Jones on the return. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return.
Here comes Perkins, his first start of the year.
As they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. Now they'll start at quarterback from UVA, Bryce Perkins.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed.
All right, I think you guys are in for a treat here.
Right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one way.
56 overall rating, Perkins.
He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defense.
Let's see what he can do.
First down, here's the run.
There's Monty.
And he'll take this ahead for about
Gain of 4.
Second down coming up.
They certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Back to Montgomery on second.
There's Monty again. First down. Let's go, man.
7 yards there and a first down. The Bears have 14-2 heading into this final week. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Wide open. Claypool. Good pass.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Oh, this could be trouble for the Falcons.
On 2nd down, here's the
No, it could be trouble for me.
He's going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. They're looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert.
Good run, Herbert. 1st and 10.
Before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
On the check.
Off the option, here's Montgomery. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Yeah, I really think
8 yards the gain on that last
Perkins is a
run.
good backup. His rating is a 56, but
Read option, here's Montgomery.
another first down.
Won't be enough to pick up
3rd
the
and 1.
first. A gain of 2, 4th and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that play.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a
4th and inches, really. We're going for it.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Off the option, here's Montgomery. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, 2nd and 5 here. Wide open, up the middle. Let's go. Easy touchdown there for Khalil Herbert.
His 8th rushing touchdown of the year.
8th rushing touchdown.
Have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, that was super easy.
Always a fan of the dive.
Oh, I don't know if you missed it or not, but I had a 91-yard punt return for a touchdown with Jones. First time we touched the ball.
So that one a long 11-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bradley. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bradley. And he takes a shot on the release as it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And
great defense. Shut down again, man.
They took their shot, but it's going to be 4th down. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Jones on the return. And a big gain that time.
Almost another one.
On what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control. Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He'll get 8 on the keeper there, and he's 2nd and a couple. Well, that should have been doing when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason.
What's up, man? How you doing?
It's important to them. They find a way to pick them up with a very good clip.
Oh, yeah, this is real, buddy.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Oh, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Read option, here's Montgomery. And they will stop him after a
Gotcha. Cool.
That's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, Herbert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears take a
Well, we've clinched, so we got Bryce Perkins at 56 starting. Yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and try to end the regular season today. Yep.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Tell you the truth, I didn't even think anybody'd be in here. But I did post game-winning touchdown versus 49ers, so I figure a few people might be here. Not many, though.
And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now after the touchdown,
What time is it there? Same 1 o'clock?
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, here we
Dang, man. 13 hours? Oh, got you 11:08 there.
So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And just 1 yard here.
Not today, buddy. Not today. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock here, too.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Blue, check. Yellow, lining, check white.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 41. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a
I don't know. He's a rookie. I don't know why he's got an X already.
Because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Look at that defense there, Tyler. What do you think? Yeah, he must be pretty good, I guess.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Right. Who does that?
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt, and the Bears take over. We switch the attention now to Khalil Herbert as this offense comes out for their next drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Shoves him aside. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options. Right? So what's different
Not with this guy.
versus the triple option that
Not with this guy, not yet.
At the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
How about a little dump off with Montgomery with the shoulder charge?
And a nice gain
That's
and a
pretty
broken
good.
tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Hey, check that, street.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, hold it and
He was scared.
himself.
He was scared. He didn't want to get hurt by that tough quarterback we got. Oh, he is, for sure. That's not bad for a 56 overall, is it? Must be an option king.
Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Dak. Oh, you talking about on the bottom score?
Off the option, here's Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. 4 yards on the pickup. And we've hit the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is, if we get the bye and they win their first round game, we play them in the second round. So it'll be interesting playoffs. Your team might have a chance at a rematch.
Of this first half of action. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Now Perkins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. He's going to keep this again. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring him.
No, your feet hurt. a lot of walking. Oh, dancing. I got you.
His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Yeah, it did sound like a long time, man.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got
Let's go.
55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Hey, Fields found time to hold the ball.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work out his form, and he knocked that one through.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away.
U of A, University of what, Alberta, right? Hey, David?
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
Yeah, I got you. That's what I figured it was. It just didn't. Oh, almost picked off, man. Man.
Just a little more animated.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got his
nice tackle. Good open field tackle there.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw. Bradley. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now.
Back to throw again. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up.
Wow, what the hell?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd.
No doubt. You never know, man. You never know what's going to happen.
The running game almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
They'll stick with the passing game.
They're going feet. That's out of bounds. Wow.
Did he keep his feet in bounds?
No way.
Yes. Great job.
No way. They better challenge that. That ain't a catch. No way.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like.
Look at his feet. Well, they kind of like his toenail.
Something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
I believe
yeah, it's coming back.
So that challenge is successful. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on for the 5th time here today.
We had a 91-yard punt return earlier. First score of the game for us.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 24-0 lead already in hand, really no reason to try to do anything too crazy here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few. As the
all right, that'll get us to the half.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
It's a long day on a Saturday, ain't it?
Thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. The Bills seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory.
Yeah, no doubt. A guy that shouldn't even be on the
Lastly,
roster.
let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Teddy Bridgewater has thrown a touchdown pass. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And a big reason why they have this big lead, the running game. They're over 100 yards as a team, and it's been the catalyst for this offense. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
You should have seen the punt return. I'm going to post a short of it right now.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. Left. And he's got this almost
wow.
Before going out.
Not bad.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots.
Yeah, no. It's been pretty quick jump, hasn't it? And now it's jumping by like 10 to 12 a day. Really good, man. I'm proud of it.
Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a game to Herbert.
Yeah, that's on.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Read option, here's Montgomery. And he's able to break
nice run, Monty.
tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Also, Monty is like 100 yards away from 1,000. Fields has already broke 1,000. Herbert's already broke 1,000. Monty's the last one. I don't know if he'll get it though.
To throw is Perkins.
Good first down there. Let's go.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Wow, look at him go, man. 56 for the 56 overall rated quarterback. Amazing.
Ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
Amazing.
I believe he's thinking, I get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. with the option. Here's Montgomery.
Good run, Monty.
56 yards on the ground for him so far.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. A handoff for Herbert.
Good cutback. No. I know what it's like. Well, maybe not that strenuous, like you said. It is a busy schedule, man.
Read option, here's Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now with just
man, I had to call timeout.
the play clock, we're going to get a
Shucks.
timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
On the ready.
2nd and 11 now. Now a handoff up the middle. Herbert, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Herbert once more. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Ready, ready. Go set. Pat the street. Ready.
They'll run with Montgomery. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Go, Reed, go.
They try again with Montgomery. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Santos' kick is up and through. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
On first down, Bradley. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Yellow, line, check right.
Looking to throw. Bradley. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Algier now up the middle. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bradley. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Bradley. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Bradley. Pressure, and he's
Wow.
taken down.
Too much for him, man.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And out will come the offense as they take over. We switch the attention now to Khalil Herbert as this offense comes out for their next drive. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Throwing is Perkins. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat.
Off the option, here's Montgomery. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle they go. Herbert. He was brought down by Michael Davis.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now an option play on second down. Oh, spinning away. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. He'll decide to keep this once more. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line.
Welcome back, man. The 56 is dominating right now. He really is. No joke. I don't think I've seen anybody with a 56 dominate like we're doing right here. This whole video should be like gold.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Right there, hurt.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the field.
I really wonder, man. I really wonder. Yeah, definitely at 3K now, 2 years in a row, and I'm talking like 3,500.
They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Go, check. Pat the street. Go.
Read option, here's Montgomery. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, we'll add it to the video too. For the season. And last year was 3,600. So it'll be interesting.
Third down conversion.
Oh, well, we broke that record then.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
I know he got hit hard, but that guy's, our quarterback's pretty tough too. I like that.
Some big gains against him throughout this game. That's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I don't know. I'm not going to jinx it.
The drive is been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Check match.
Here's the option. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That's actually why I'm running the clock out. I'm trying to.
2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Hey, at least they're winning.
Now a handoff up the middle. Herbert Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator,
This is definitely the biggest differential we've had in a while. That's for sure. I know it's the biggest one with, 30 love. The biggest lead we've had with the Bears. And that's without Fields in there.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Oh my God, I had a freaking pick. Yeah, I know. It is the Falcons.
They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again, Bradley. That's thrown underneath to Algier. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Well, not much. Not much. We've had 6 sacks. I mean, that's definitely contributed to this blowout we got going on right now.
This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, look for Pitts in the flat.
Back to throw. Bradley. And complete to Drake London.
Ah, he got it.
Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now.
What's up, Rocky? How's it going, buddy?
They'll look to throw again.
Oh my goodness. It's time for a sack, right, Rocky? That's 3.5 for Huff. Great game.
CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Time for a touchdown, of course, Tyler. That's what it means. Hey, Rocky, we got a 56 overall quarterback starting this one. Look at it, and look at the score.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision, Bradley. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down.
Blue check.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Oh, you know, typical computer BS. That's what's going on. That's what's going on right now. They don't want me to get that freaking shutout. The elusive shutout.
Throwing on first down. Bradley on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seems like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot.
Yeah, they are throwing the ball pretty freaking sloppy, too, I'll say.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to
They're definitely going to go for it. They're not going to kick a field goal.
That one good for him.
No, I'm not getting cocky. Yeah, Rocky, we are slapping him around. Tyler's loving it.
They're getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Well, they get one back.
Dang, there goes the touchdown. There goes the freaking shutout. We almost had one. This is the second time this season that's happened. Oh well.
That shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the Falcons score.
Oh, we're going to call timeout. They're doing onside. They're coming back. Oh, yeah. Oh, this has been a fun one. When you take a 56 quarterback and you just beat the dog crap out of the other team, yeah, it's time to get a little cocky. All right. Let's run some more options if they attempt to stop the clock.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be
yeah.
Just 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they do. They got Pitts. They got that quarterback. Well, no, they got Pitts, London, and the quarterback, and then they got Algier. I don't think he's a star yet, though. No doubt.
And put this one in the left-hand column. Now Montgomery running right, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
All right, now we're going to let the clock run. We are going to let this thing run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, nail biter. Yeah, maybe before opening kickoff. Appreciate it.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And an excellent
Why not get some more yardage? 100 yards with Montgomery. That'll finish it off.
100 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Oh, for sure. I'm pretty sure I might be a little short with mine. I'm pretty sure we broke 1,000 yards with 3 different players. Monty's really close. I don't know. He might be still a little short. Either way, a good win. We got a bye week and a wild card, so we're get to host a division game, our divisional playoff game. We got the number 1 seed. We are 15-2 on the season, and we just won with that guy, Perkins. Pretty good.
Well, what we saw here was offense is spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball
Hey,
security
Tyler,
is
you
number
remember
one.
that's the guy I
It's never
brought
going
in
to
when
come
you
down
told
to
me I
maybe
couldn't
some easy
run
practice, but I'm sure all during training camp.
for
Make
more than
sure
10
you
yards
got
with
it.
Fields.
Tuck it
That's the
away
same
because
guy.
danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Bears, they finished the regular season with another win. They're 15th against just 2 losses. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll finish a less than stellar campaign with a mark of 6-11.
Yeah, you did.
And this is a team that has a few good pieces in
I've used
place,
him
but can
before on
still
another
use
team, but
Brian
yep,
Younger
15-2,
on the
man.
mound.
This is definitely my best season I've ever had on franchise mode. Yeah. I am not counting my chickens before they hatch. I should have won last year's, but I went for 2. Alright, here's a look at the final stats on the year. Let's look at the rushing. Oh, look at that. 1,400, 1,100, and 900. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's 100% correct. Yep. Take pictures of these for my archives. No doubt. Alright. Oh, nice. 2 times, huh? I can't beat anyone in chess. Dang. Poor criminal. No, I thought it was 100 yards. I needed 200. I was off a little bit. Alright, we'll go to divisional game because that's who we'll be playing next. Probably tomorrow. Oh, God. The Eagles. Yeah, not too bad. I hope so. I hope so. But I'm going to jump off here, buddy. Get to bed. You have a good night, man, and we'll see you tomorrow sometime. I'll be on here. holler at me. Good night, man.